Judge dismisses family lawsuit against the Department of Defense after 24-year-old's vaccine-related death. And vaccine-related is in inverted commas. I'm not sure why. Lockwood, New York. A federal judge in Washington, D.C. cited the government's general immunity in dismissing a lawsuit that accused the Department of Defense of deceiving millions of Americans into taking experimental COVID-19 vaccines while asserting they were safe and effective. The family of 24-year-old college student George Watts Jr. from Lockwood, New York, filed the lawsuit in 2023. It accused the Department of Defense of willful misconduct in the death of their son in October of 2021 after he received 2 doses of the Pfizer vaccine. Why? To attend in-person college classes. So this is another person who took an experimental pharmaceutical. Why? For the benefit of other people, not for his own benefit. And I think that's very important because I grew up thinking that you only risked taking pharmaceutical products for your own benefit and not to save anybody else. I find the idea ridiculous and disgusting. A Bradford County coroner ruled Watts died from COVID-19 vaccine-related myocarditis. So why put it in speech marks? The coroner ruled that he died from COVID-19 vaccine-related myocarditis, which is an inflammation of the heart. And here is poor 24-year-old George Watts, who is no longer with us because he wanted to attend in-person college classes. He didn't want to learn online. He wanted to learn face-to-face. The lawsuit alleged willful misconduct that caused the death of George Watts Jr. The lawsuit accused the Department of Defense of engaging in a deliberate and calculated mass deception campaign specifically designed to obfuscate the fact that Operation Warp Speed vaccines weren't safe and effective, were merely experimental, and legally could only be characterized as maybe effective, but not pronounced safe. Operation Warp Speed stands for Operation Warp Speed, the name given to the US government effort in May of 2020 to create and distribute COVID-19 vaccines to millions of Americans. The suit filed in May of 2023 said, by intentionally blurring the line of the critical distinction between licensed and experimental, the Department of Defense duped millions of Americans, including Mr. Watts, into being the Department of Defense's human subjects in its medical experiment, the largest in modern history. While Mr. Watts cared about the safety of Operation Warp Speed vaccines, the Department of Defense sadly did not.